we officially got Sam Bankman-Fried charged with fraud, and a couple of his team members pled guilty to fraud as well. Do you think this is in a vacuum as far as like FTX, or is it indicative of the entire cryptocurrency industry? Are we going to have more situations like this? Will regulation fix it? I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think you'd have to put the FTX experience through a game theory grid. You've got two of his chief operating officers, folks who are in the top of leadership, acknowledging that there was fraud, right? Like they've already admitted to it. Mm-hmm. They're doing that because they know the ship is sunk. It's not sinking, it's sunk. And so is there any way they can save themselves? They absolutely are cooperating. Everything will be pinned on Sam, right? So that's the guy who's going to end up in jail. If they end up with some sentence, it'll be as light as possible because they've given the confession in order to get back some reprieve from punishment. I mean, one of them, the fraud charges were up to 110 years in prison. I mean, we're talking about significant, wow. Right? So that will be negotiated down to next to nothing so that he can be hung, absolutely hung, tarred, feathered, destroyed, right? So Sam is done, absolutely done. There's no way out. He's got his two chief officers who are saying, we will help. We will help nail him to a cross. Yeah. So how that reflects the rest of the crypto community, I think you're talking about individual tokens, individual things which have their own merits and their own demerits, and each has to be weighed individually, right? So this is not the end of cryptocurrency, but it is the end of rampant greed, and it is the end of a free pass. Like you can't just add crypto to the name of something. I mean, you realize we were at one point, there's a deli in New Jersey, I think it is, who lists publicly. This is a deli, but they have like a crypto something in their name, in the public listing. This deli doesn't even make money selling sandwiches, but has over $100 million market cap because it has crypto attached to it. Right? Mm-hmm. It's just stupidity, right? It's the same kind of thing that you saw when in the 1970s, gold was on a tear, right? And you didn't even have to be a gold company. There was a bread company that had, maybe it was a milk company. I remember Meadow Gold. I know that's a milk company, but there was actually a baker with gold in the name, and all of a sudden they're just going gangbusters because gold is in the name. When there is a frenzy, the frenzy redefines all sorts of rationality or irrationality, and that's what we have seen over the last few years in the crypto space. So the FTX debacle just brings reason back into the equation, and it will force the good to do a really good job in order to survive, and the bad will go away. They'll go away. This is the great sifting within the crypto universe, and I'm glad that it's here because there are some really innovative, creative, and useful things to come out of the crypto universe. And there's a bunch of crap too, and that's getting flushed, and we should all be grateful for it.